I mean, these two niggas was standing, they was brothers. They was brothers. They was standing next to each other, high-fiving each other like, oh, shit. I was just right there like...
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Prom? Ew. It's where the most beautiful girls get asked by the worst dudes to prom, and they're like, yeah, because they finally found someone that likes them. Why is every pretty girl with a horrible-looking man? I don't understand. Listen, I'm not shaming people for their looks, but I am, though. You give an ugly guy a chance, he thinks he rules the world. I swear to God. Because they got a hot girl, they can be horrible. Like, you're still ugly, though. Can't change that. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's, like, why, like, guys with small dicks get, like, huge mansions to make up for it, you know? Or, like really nice cars. You know?
Shut up, bitch!
And you never knew how much I really liked you.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And I'm not going if I'm not having a suite at the Satai. I want the $2,500 room, the best room that they have.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Say goodbye to these little itty bitty titties, bitches. Because 24 hours from now, I'm gonna have a rack.
Everybody's saying they need peace, they need love, they need happiness. Bitch, I need 30 bands right fucking now.
This is my Halloween costume, guys. All of it. Even the props. What do you think I am?
Nasty bitch.
No girl has all five. Prove me wrong. 1, more than $50 in their bank account. 2, a significant other that they've been in a stable relationship with. 3, the ability to parallel park. 4, a stable relationship with both of their parents. And 5,
all I gotta say is, get you a nerd. Get you an anime geek. Get you a something like that. Because while y'all mans is out hoeing, mine's in the other room playing Dungeons and Dragons. You know where he at.
If I can look like this 24/7 and have guys send me money, you can choose this.
Motherfuckers really be thinking I be playing. I ain't playing with you. I swear for God. Go 48 hours without talking to me. And whatever this was, it's expired, baby. It's a no mas. No more, honey.
Bye, Felicia.
You don't have a daughter. I don't know. Do you have a daughter?
I have a daughter.
You have a daughter.
Yes.
But would you tell your daughter, like, hey, I need you to go to school. I need you to get your degree because I don't want you to depend on a man.
No.
Would you push her to say, hey, be married, do this, do that, like, just depend on a man?
Me personally, I'm telling my daughter now at 13, the most important thing she can get in life is a good man. More important than your degree, more important than your fucking career, more important than any of that bullshit. Because how many fucking celebrities that you know that's rich, famous, got more money than you gonna ever get in your life, have more fame than you gonna ever get in your life, and they're miserable. They don't have a man, they can't keep a man. They're miserable. Look at Taraji P. Henderson. She like 50 right now, going on a fucking vacation trying to find, what the fuck she said? Her inner peace.
She did say she was unhappy.
You know why? She has no fucking man because you were made to pair with a man.
He's right. And we need more men, especially in the manosphere, MGTOW, red pill people, actually put their money where their mouth is and be that change. That's if you have a daughter, it's your mission to encourage her and reward her for staying pure, being feminine, and having a goal to get married when she turns 18 to a great man. Because in the feminist West, where the dating options are garbage, she'll be able to pick almost any super high value man, as majority of females in the West are leftovers, used up, and HOEs. You have a daughter, if she goes to college, she'll become a feminist and for the streets. Don't even let her go to high school or middle school or any type of school because there's so much bad influence on females today. If it's not the teachers brainwashing her to become a feminist, it's the single mom daughter sleeping around in middle school influencing her. Homeschoolers score higher on tests anyways, and college is HOE university. Let's see what the commenters think. Top comment says, that's a real man talking. True, and couldn't have said it any better myself. A post-wall female admits, "Wish I learned about this as a teenager. He's damn right, and career women mostly have a messed up relationship. God bless them." I'll give modern women a slight break in the fact that they're brainwashed to become so-called strong and independent women from our gynocentric dictatorship. And I'm sure she's noticed all her female associates who are career women are coincidentally always single as well, including herself. Some thought comments, "Imagine being rich and miserable. What's he saying? I'd rather cry on a yacht with wine and my dogs." Huh? What the hell is she saying? Someone responds to her comment, "You never listen. Try to understand what he says." Just proves once again that all these thoughts see is money and a luxury lifestyle. Nothing else matters to them. Another response to the comment, "Loneliness hits females harder than men. You're gonna regret it very quickly." Did the thoughts P-Brain not compute? These rich, famous post-wall celebs, despite having all the money and fame, are miserable and forever trying to find happiness because no man they respect wants to commit to them.
There's not many rules I live by. Maybe don't do drugs outside of a party setting. Don't date frat boys. Be a decent human being. But we have one life, one simple existence to do whatever the fuck we want. And here's what I say to that. Sleep when you're dead.
And these are college thoughts in Miami, according to the Post info. This is what most females do in college and exactly why they go to college, for the so-called experience. Notice they said they don't date frat guys, but that doesn't mean they don't sleep with them. Women are wordsmiths, as it's not like the old days where at least they'd only sleep with men they're in a relationship with. Today, they're probably having less sex in a relationship than when they're single. You can't make this shit up.
When you join a sorority, you have to sign a contract agreeing to let them monitor your social media, which at the time I thought was kind of weird, but I was like, whatever, I just won't post pictures of alcohol on my Instagram. It'll be fine. Like, I'll keep my Twitter clean. It goes a lot further than that. It was super strict. If you were under the age of 21, you couldn't even post a picture with a red Solo cup in it, because if it's in a red Solo cup, it has to be booze. You also couldn't cover up stuff with stickers. Like, if it suggested there was alcohol, you can't post it. You also have to give them access to any private accounts, so like a Finsta or a private Twitter, even if it doesn't have your name or face attached to it. If they suspect that it's you running it, you have to let them follow it.
Now, it's not that these sororities were strict about underage drinking. It's the very opposite. They're exclusively invited to frat parties, so they want to keep the drinking under wraps. As I'm pretty sure females in sororities on average drank more than any other female demographic on the college campus. And these Decepticons don't want a paper trail on the internet.
So in college, I was in a sorority. I was really into the whole Greek life thing. I would go to all the frat parties and I was like, these are awesome. Until I started talking to the guy who planned the parties, the social chair of my favorite frat, and realized what it was really like behind the scenes of these parties. So the first thing I need to touch on is the jungle juice. And if you don't know what jungle juice is, good for you. You probably have a higher life expectancy than I ever will. Jungle juice is like the liquid that they would serve at these parties. It was basically like cheap fake vodka, Gatorade, Natty Light, and like water from a puddle they found outside. So the pledges were the ones in charge of the jungle juice and making sure it stayed full the entire night. They had to make sure that there was always liquid inside of this cooler. That way the sorority girls always had something in their cups and never could complain about needing a drink or not getting one fast enough. So the pledges literally just had to keep the cooler full of liquid no matter what, or else they were in trouble. So when the ingredients would run low, I've seen some disturbing things. For example, I saw them fill it with warm tap water. I've seen them fill it with old cups of jungle juice they found sitting on the floor, which was, I will admit, innovative, disgusting, but innovative. One time I saw an angry ex-girlfriend spit in the jungle juice and they kept serving it. So we were all punished for that breakup that night. Thank you, Danielle. One time I was like, oh my God, this jungle juice is a little bit spicy today. It was raining outside. And that's when I watched the pledges take the cooler to the back and just let some rain fall in there. I love a good secret ingredient. I've also seen them mix it with their own arms because they couldn't find any clean spoons. I mean, their resourcefulness was inspirational. They also had really creative themes for their parties. There was like ABC parties, which was anything but clothes. So you just couldn't show up wearing clothes. You had to wear like newspaper or trash or something. Kind of weird, but eh. Another amazing theme they had was stoplight parties, which were my nightmare theme. Stoplight parties are parties where you just basically show up to be embarrassed about whatever your relationship status is. It's like you wear red, yellow, or green. Red means you're taken, you're in a relationship. Yellow means it's complicated, and green means you are single. But looking back, Who would wear yellow? Like, what does that even mean? I can't remember if I have a girlfriend or not. Do you want to kiss? I'm probably just biased though, because when the guy I was like dating was telling me about this party he was planning, I was like, oh my god, like this is the night we're making it official, right? Then I went over to his house and he showed me his green outfit that he had just bought an hour after I had just ordered my yellow outfit from Amazon. But whatever, I'll get over it. That theme was just stupid. I'm not mad at you anymore, Mason.
And this is what she saw. Imagine what she didn't see them put it into these spiked Kool-Aid mixes. Also, why do you think they want to get these college girls drunk? So their personality can show? So they can have more fun? Or is it to lower the consent and inhibitions? I'd not be surprised if a good percentage of college girls who went to frat parties had trains ran on them. For sure, females that went to frat parties added to their body count. It might not be every party or at the party, but at the very least, they collected one number from a Chad or Tyrone frat. Top comment says, the rainwater is the cleanest thing that ever got added to the jungle juice. Exactly. That was probably the best thing that was in their punches. Another comment from a verified thought says, one time I found dog hair in my jungle juice. Didn't see a dog at the party though. That's nasty. And it might have been a pube hair too. Just goes to show you're probably lucky for missing out on the frat parties. Another comment, and that's on being a beer girl because I never trusted jungle juice. Yeah, I'm with her. I don't trust anyone to make my drink unless if it's a bartender at the bar. I'm only drinking out of an unopened container.
What do you think the average body count is for a college student?
For like murders?
No, like people they fucked.
Oh, okay. Probably for murders, 0.
Average college student, I'd say 4 to 6, probably.
6?
I'm gonna say 15 to 20. 9. I'm in our 20th grade. We're random.
That's a big variance.
Quote of the day. Some people are hoes.
20. Yeah, I'd say 20. Guys are probably higher, but girls probably 20.
It's like 2 more than guys say and like 5 more than girls say.
Okay, that's a different answer.
I would say at least 8, 9.
What's your body count?
15, 16.
Okay. Well, that's respectable. What's your body count?
Oh man. Do I want to disclose that to like
you don't have
a bunch of random people?
What's your body count?
Statistically, if a female has a body count of 5, the probability of a marriage success is 25%. So let's just say these females were virgins when they graduated high school. Most of them admitted to having a body count at least 10 to 20. The marriage success with just those numbers is closer to 0%, as they'll divorce you for sure. We know to calculate a female's body count. You just multiply it by 3. So those 10 to 20 body count answers might be in the range of 30 to 60 bodies just in college. Might as well file for divorce before you get married because that's just suicide. Top comment says, 20 as an average, goddamn. Exactly. That's why I called college SLUT University. You reduce the 25% rate by 4 because 20 is 4 times more than 5, and you get a marriage success rate of 6%, and actually probably less. The cock carousel is a black hole. After a certain number of men a female sleeps with, the next man is just another swinging dick to her. The pair bond is 0. She's basically a streetwalker. Guys are probably higher, but girls are probably 20. I'm doing something wrong. Nah, that's just Chad and Tyrone who slay in college. These are females at their peak of the SMV, without parental supervision for the first time in their life, as in real accountability. A commenter from Europe, I think, asks, how can the average be more for a guy than a girl? For every intercourse, it's +1 for both. That's because females artificially lower their body count to look as pure as possible, while men usually over-exaggerate their looks to look like studs. Also, as I said before, these college thoughts are hooking up with the frat boys and the college athletes, and that's just the people who go to the same school. That's not including men everywhere else, as in today's age, with dating apps and social media, OnlyFans, and sugar daddy websites. These females in college have access to all the top 10% men out there. Just because they're in college doesn't mean their options are just confined to the males on campus. As a 4chan post iconically once said, it's a lot worse than we'll ever know.
Did you even have fun in college if you didn't get chlamydia once? Asking for a friend.
She wrote in the video description, "I only had it once, don't worry." As if that's any more reassuring. Once is too many. I mean, she's been around the block if you know what I mean. Or passed around at frat parties. Or been a glory hole for the college athletes. She just said the quiet part out loud, that only her close female friends and gay men would know. Here's some random chicks posting about their college experiences and their preferences. Notice they kinda look like good girls? Description, they write, hashtag SLUTS, hashtag sorry mom, hashtag college is rough, hashtag college, hashtag men. Some poor guy is going to get married to one of them and will never know. And worst of all is that they have no shame. This was posted in 2020 and it's still up 4 years later. That's how bad our culture or lack of culture in the feminist West is. I'm willing to bet at the very least the college thought who posted this to her TikTok account was raised by a deadbeat single mom. That's why in the hashtag she said sorry mom, not sorry mom and dad. If the dad was ever in her life, it's probably at best every other weekend, so the deadbeat single mom can get full amount of child support. Is that enough time to actually raise a daughter properly? Shape a human being? Give her direction when the deadbeat single mom has her for 95% of the time? Top comment says, 2 future single moms. That's funny. Can you guess who?
She's tired. She's just trying to continue with life. Even though deep inside, she's fading. She's me.
And that's just going to college. Wait till she has to survive in the real world by herself and pay bills, especially that college debt. Ladies, this is stress that you don't and won't have to deal with if you saved yourself for marriage and opted to stay in the kitchen to raise a family. College and the career will add dog years to your life. Why do you think educated career women hit the wall the hardest? They hit a wall every decade until they look like Hillary Clinton. These are the most miserable people on earth, and that's why a lot of them become Karens and PMS about everything. And with MGTOW, it's either go to college or get married. You can't have both. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you'll get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time.